What's up, gamers? Sorry about the delay. Here's review number 53 of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Story for Brawl. Welcome to the secret world of trophies, or as I would like to call it, Videoland. This is kind of how I hoped the story would go, so enjoy. Now, Zelda and Peach are here to watch the ending of the Super Smash Bros. Tournament, where Mario and Kirby will throw down Dragon Ball Z style. Suddenly, the clouds around the stadium turn red and a dark evil approaches. During the ensuing chaos that follows, Wario appears and shoots Peach into a trophy. He then kidnaps her, and Zelda and Kirby race after him, but barely escape from the exploding stadium. Watching from the world of angels is Pit. He is given the magic bow and arrows from his queen. She then commands Pit to leave Skyworld and go and give aid to the surface dwellers and stop this great evil. Meanwhile, in Congo Land, Bowser appears and Donkey Kong knocks Diddy out of harm's way, taking the full blast, protecting his son as any father would. Elsewhere, Wario attempts to capture Ness by relentlessly blasting away. However, he's no match for the Smash vet's skills, so he must turn his sights on another. Ness then pushes Lucas out of the way and bravely sacrifices himself. During this time, more bombs have exploded throughout Videoland and endanger many worlds. Marth stands at the ready. Back in Hyrule, Zelda is turned into a trophy and kidnapped. Link goes to retrieve the Master Sword, also known as the Sword of Evil's Bane. In doing so, he will venture forth on yet another quest, not only to save the Princess of Hyrule, but all of Videoland as well. Link then joins up with many other heroes of Videoland to track down the missing princesses and their captured friends. Throughout Videoland, many heroes answer the call to save their world. Captain Falcon is one such hero, as is the space hunter Samus Aran. Will our heroes be able to rescue the princesses of Videoland and their captured friends? Is the ancient minister behind this attack, or a more sinister villain, or someone else altogether? Concept for this game. Now, if you watched my Melee review, then you would know that the concept for Smash is all about fighting, but there's a little bit more to it than that. In fact, it's actually about smashing your opponent off the screen in order to win. Now, Brawl has given us a total of 35 fighters to play with and 41 stages, not to mention stages that you can make and all the customization options you loved about Melee, like stamina, coins, tiny brawl, etc. But let's talk about returning features, mainly the solo mode, like Classic, All-Star, and of course Stadium. Now, Home Run, which is in Stadium, has been tweaked and is much better, as is Break the Targets is back, and Multi-Man Brawl returns. The Events mode returns with 41 brand new challenges, the trophies make a second return to the series, and there's even more trophies than before! Adventure mode is now called Subspace Emissary. Did I say that right? Anyway, it's roughly 9 hours long and has really cool cutscenes. The new features to Smash Bros. Would be the all-new Boss Rush mode, which is kinda like All-Star, the Vault, the album where you can view picks you took, Stage Editor, which is the Mrs. and my favorite new addition to the series. Next we have the Coin Launcher. You heard me right, Coin Launcher. Here you can use the coins that you've gotten throughout the game and collect trophies and stickers, which you can use in multiple ways in Brawl, by the way. Tons of challenges, and you can take pictures by pausing the game at any time. You can also play in 16:9. Brawl has the biggest game soundtrack ever devised, and you can pick these songs to play on stages. Brawl also has Wi-Fi options. Time for the controls for this game. Rather than following in my Melee review's footsteps with the Captain Falcon how to play thingy, I'm going to do things a little bit different. First, you have 4 control types: the Wiimote, the Wiimote and Nunchuck, the Classic controller, and of course the GameCube controller. Now I'm going to be really lazy and use the Brawl how-to movie. Why? Because I can! Anyway, to attack, all you do is hit the A button and move the control stick in whatever direction you want to move your attack. As you can see, Mario is plainly demonstrating for you guys. To do a smash attack, hit the control stick and the A button at the same time, or cheat and use the C stick. You also have 4 special moves, as Mario is showing you right now. What's new to this series, after Mario gets past the whole shielding thingy, which if you don't know how to do this by now, Smash Bros. Is the easiest fighting game ever. Shame on yourself. Finally, now the newest feature to this game would of course be the Smash Ball, where either you love it or you hate it, but it's the easiest super move to ever pull off, even easier than Marvel vs. Capcom, etc. yada yada yada. Not to mention the final smash is overwhelming and just plain awesome. In order to taunt, using your GameCube controller, move your command cross up or down, left or right. As you can see, I'm beating up Luigi, kinda like how I did with Mario in my Melee review. Now I'll actually show you another final smash thing. Since many of you know I like Captain Falcon, I'll just show Falcon's epic, extreme final smash. And then I think we'll end you with a quick couple punches, and of course, Falcon Punch, designed for this game. Alrighty then, there's probably no way on earth that I could explain or show all 41 stages. However, I will talk about some of my faves, namely The Legend of Zelda Elden Bridge, and the fact that part of the bridge explodes. You can see all the detail and fun elements that was put into the stage. Luigi's Mansion is another fave because the entire mansion can fall to pieces and then comes right back up. Cool. Shadow Moses Island has a lot of really great detail. There's hazards and fully destructible environments too. This is probably my favorite Brawl stage, the Lilac Cruise. Has the most detail, graphics, animation, and is the best designed, period. Now, the Pikmin stage is my sister's favorite stage in Brawl because of the rain effect and the giant monsters and stuff like that. I like the F-Zero stage better in Brawl than in Melee. It's way better detailed, and it's insanely cool. Now, my wife likes Isle Delfino because it's cutesy and happy, same with Yoshi's Island, and again you can see most of the Brawl stages have fully destructible environments. Donkey Kong Rumble Falls is another well-detailed stage, as is the Halberd and the Fire Emblem Castle. Not to mention Sonic stage adds some well-needed nostalgia that I had to show off in this review. Now, the Wind Waker is an insanely cool stage too. You can see a lot of detail and thought went into that stage as well. And Final Destination is pretty cool. The character detail in this game is absolutely amazing. Great job, Nintendo. Alright, it's history time, peoples. For a more detailed history, check out my Melee review. Now, Brawl actually got its start by Iwata at E305, where he said it's gonna be online and it's heading to the Wii, which surprised Sakura because he had left HAL Labs in 2003. However, he returned to the Big N and started on Brawl for his own company, Sora Ltd, October of 05. At E3 2006, after the Nintendo Big Briefing, Brawl was revealed for the first time. Said it would be online and smashing good time. Still, after many delays, Brawl got a perfect score from this magazine. Brawl is Nintendo fan service at its best. No wonder it has sold 3.5 million copies to date. Alright, time for the bad aspect. It's ranting time. Okay, the masterpieces are just lame. Why not just add demos to the Wii Shop channel and spend more time making characters, stages, and music? Assist fighters should have been playable fighters too, like Isaac and Ray from Custom Robo. What's the deal? Here's another thing I hate. Landmaster, I summon you! Hey, I'm pretty good at that. Now, why do all the Star Fox fighters have a Landmaster? Falco, who is the ace in the air, calls a Landmaster, and even Wolf, who doesn't even own a Landmaster, yet he's able to summon one. I don't understand the whole thing with the Landmasters and the cloned Final Smashes altogether. Now, all the clones have basically been Luigi-fied, as there are real no clones anymore. They're each unique and different, but even Sheik and Zelda have the same Final Smash. What's up with that? Zero Suit Samus turns into Samus, and why would Toon Link have Link's Final Smash? Yet Ganondorf doesn't even have a clone Final Smash. He turns into Ganon, which is epic cool. Here's some more Landmaster fan service for you guys. Ugh. Time for the good aspect about this game. Well, the fact that Sonic the Hedgehog is in this game, of course, which is huge, even though I'm not a huge fan of the Speedster. Anyway, even though Castlevania is Konami's most popular series, Snake does a great job of representing Konami in Brawl. I also loved how Nintendo brought back the character intros from the first Smash Bros. And the hazards on the stages. Now, I'm still a huge fan of Link and Captain Falcon, but I do like manning Meta Knight. Not to mention the Kirby series is growing on me thanks to the misses. Link's Final Smash rocks my face off. Adventure mode is cool but too long, although it's fun to play with two people and the cutscenes are wicked awesome. Another thing I really liked about this game is the custom stages. I've made like 40 so far, based after DreamWorks TV World Fighters, Castlevania, and old NES games that many people haven't heard about. I have like 2 SD cards full. Smash Bros. Is an amazing game to play if you're a fan of the Smash series. I suggest picking this up. Brawl is the best in the series, and you can't go wrong with hundreds of customization options, flawless controls, multiplayer fun factor, not to mention the music in this game is wicked awesome and the biggest OST ever devised in the video game. 314 songs in all. Anyway, this is the best Wii game of 2008. It gets a 10 out of 10. I don't agree with the other reviewers. My next review will be Final Fight, so look forward to that. Well, thanks for watching. God bless and happy gaming. Please subscribe.